What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, enough with the nonsense. Let's get into the charts. At the moment, I'm going to be doing scenarios which have the lowest probability to the highest probability. Starting off on the 4-hourly time frame where we have the lowest probability scenario, scenario 1. Scenario 1 has a WXY with a finished Y in this move. This would be the absolute low of the structure, and we now should see impulsive moves to the upside. If we go to the 1-hour time frame, we can see that this has played out so far. We can see a blue 1, 2 down, and should be followed by a 3 up, 4, and then a 5. Inside this blue wave 3, as we can see here, we have a purple 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In this purple wave 1, we had a leading diagonal that looks something like this. A 5-wave structure here, and should be followed by a 3-wave structure down. This can definitely be the A down, B up, and C down into this target range. I don't think this is what's happening at the moment, but it definitely could happen. This is the lowest probability scenario in my opinion. This B wave would extend to around the 0.618 at $58,368. This would go A, B, C. On a more likely scenario, we have a diagonal to the downside, which is not yet complete. The diagonal is in a larger structure of an A wave, B, and a C to the downside. This diagonal is in wave C at the blue count at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That 5-wave move should finish around this target area in the $54,678 to $44,900 level. I don't think it extends that far, and personally am targeting around the $51,000 level. But in this case, this is the scenario where price does extend quite a bit lower, and we do range for almost the entire of August. We would see a third wave down in an A, B, C. This B wave is probably finished at the moment, as we have seen some impulsive structure to the downside, but it could end up being also sideways price action, sideways and down in this scenario. On the most likely scenario at the moment, we have a different kind of diagonal, with the third wave being in. We have the 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and 5 still playing out in an extended wave 5. This is slightly less likely, even though it is the most reliable scenario at the moment. An expanding diagonal is still rare. All these scenarios, because it is corrective price action, a lot of them will have rare scenarios inside of them. On the 1-hourly time frame, we can see the A wave in, B wave still possibly unfolding, possibly in, and a C wave to the downside. In this case, I think the B wave is in, as we had the A, B, C in the B wave, hitting that target at 59,619, actually bouncing perfectly down from that target. This would indeed be a 1, 2, followed by 3, 4, 5 in this scenario. That would be the most picture perfect scenario in wave C. This would mean that a low could be created around that $50,000 to $51,000 level. Now, on the Elliott Wave channel, talking about targets for this correction, we still have the middle line here sitting at $51,243. I do expect price to reach that level in this coming week or two. If price ranges, I do still expect this middle line to be touched, except this would just move higher and higher up that line. On a fair value gap perspective, on the weekly basis, we can still see that this fair value gap has not been filled out. This weekly fair value gap here has not yet been filled out. It has been touched once and is likely to fill out this in the next couple of candles. This would be quite a big support, filling out this, touching this weekly order block, this yellow block here, and then bouncing from there to the upside in a 5-wave move. I am personally going to be taking longs at this yellow order block, as you see here on the chart. Now, trade possibilities in the current price action. We can see that this is our most likely scenario, and we will be using this as our main scenario for trading. On the 4-hourly time frame, I would still wait for that one more low, targeting that fair value gap, targeting that middle line, sitting at around the $51,500 to $49,000 level. A good long from there could be taken, and you could be targeting that $85,000 level in the bigger impulsive moves. On the 1-hourly time frame, we can see that this one was perfectly hit yesterday. This was our trade recommendation yesterday at the 0.618 and perfectly hitting there. Currently would be at a beautiful 5 or 4%, at the lowest 5% move down with 10x leverage. That would be a brilliant trade. But at the moment, for trade possibilities now, this C wave, in my opinion, looks in, and we are now looking at a 1, possible 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hourly time frame and the 15-minute time frame, I would be targeting this green box at the moment. If we see corrective price action here that goes sideways, targeting that 618 level, we could see this hit followed by impulsive structures down to that C wave low. That would be a good short position, targeting that $49,000 to $51,000 level. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Discord down below, where I do put all the trade possibilities and do put regular intraday updates. But it's been MaxTradesCrypto. Cheers, guys.